Hello everyone, this is Nat of Angel Taina. Welcome to my channel. I'm very excited today because I'm gonna share with you a very special deck and a very stunning deck. I had to make this video. I really had to make this video. It's about a French deck, so the book is in French. It's not translated for now. But the imagery of this deck and the theme of this deck is so beautiful that I think it's underrated. It needs to be known by a lot of people, and I think this deck is gonna please you, my English-speaking viewers. I think you're gonna love it as much as I do. So let me introduce you to l'Oracle des Forains, which means the Fairground Workers Oracle, and gypsies and circus artists, everyone who's traveling, who is always on the road. This is their oracle deck. So it's written, the book is written by le Mage Altiz, who is a fortune teller, and is a very special one because he hosts people in his caravan near Paris, and is the last one in France to do so, to host people for readings in his own caravan. So this is a very special deck. When I open the box, it smells like, of course I imagine, but I think about the fairs. I think about the how do you call that? The cotton candy. It smells cotton candy. It smells ice cream, donuts, and of course toffee apples. It's a magic deck. It's a beautiful deck. You're gonna love it. I swear you're gonna love it as much as I do, I'm sure. So it comes in a very nice and sturdy box, just like the Blue Angel boxes and Hay House and this kind of boxes. Very nice. It's kind of matte finish, so I like it, and all the titles are gilded. See, it's very beautiful. So this box can be opened very easily, as you see, and it's a very nice and bright orange color inside. It makes me think about the circus and the party times, and it's very nice. I like it. I like this image over here. So it's the same thing over here. And you have a piece of cardboard in the box so that your cards don't go everywhere, because they're smaller than the box. So you have a book. It's in French, so I know that most of you can't read French. It's in color, so you have the number and the name, and then you have the explanation, and you have also a reverse explanation. So it's a very cool deck. See, it's very beautiful. You always have a small image of the card, and then you have the biggest image over here, and it's very nice. I like the book. The book is very nice. You have different spreads. They tell you about le Mage Altiz, who wrote the book. So he was part of the fairground. His parents, they had they were traveling from fair to fair, and so he was part of a trip, like all the time, and he's talking about that, his history, and that's why he was inspired to make this deck with a beautiful artist who made the illustration. It's Johan Thury, and he's from Belgium. So I don't talk too much about the book because I know that most of you won't read French, but I'm going to talk about the cards because I think this deck is just amazing. You have to see that. So first you can see the back. It's like a wheel, a great wheel. So I like the back. Of course, you can say when it's reversed, because it's not equal from here to here. It's not centered, but it doesn't bother me, because when they're like that, you can tell really, so it doesn't bother me, but you can read them reversed for the ones who like that. And you can say it's weird for an oracle deck, but not that much, because this deck looks like a tarot deck. So it has 54 cards, but you have major arcanas and minors. So for the majors first, you can see that the whole deck is gilded. It's very, very, very nice. And for the majors, the border over here is gilded and the titles are written in white. And it's very nice. So you have the number and the name of the card. So I'm gonna try to explain a little the explanation of each card. I'm gonna give you the explanation, the keywords of each card. So maybe it can help you to connect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the major arcanas. So we have 30 major arcanas. Some of them make me think about the majors of the tarot. So it's very interesting. So first, the first one, number 1. As you can see, it's very beautiful. It's paintings. So I translated all the names so that I can explain to you. So this one is the Great Wheel of the World. And this is very, very beautiful. This one is the Tamer, the Roulotte, the Lottery Wheel, the Clown. I really love this one. Look at that. And you can see it's gilded. It's very pretty. Le Gadjo, so it's the stranger. It means someone who is not part of the traveling people. Gypsies or circus artists or fairground workers. So it's kind of, it means the stranger, the ones who's not part of the community. And this is La Gadji, so this is the same thing for a woman, the stranger as well. Le Narvalo is kind of the fool. You can translate by the fool. The Marquis, the fairground wooden horses. This card is like a justice card. It means the police or the cops. All the words are specials. They're part of the gypsies and traveling people vocabulary. So it's very special, and that's why I'm trying to translate for you to understand. This is the hawker. So it means a door-to-door salesman. The carnival barker, the juggler, the child, you can see the baby in his crib, the dog, the drinker. This card, le piaveur, means someone who is very attracted to drinks, alcohol. So it's not someone drunk, but someone who drinks a lot. Not really alcoholic, but someone who drinks more than he should. So a drinker. Les yakas mean the eyes. Esmeralda. So every year The traveling people community vote for a young girl, and she will represent their community all year. So this is Esmeralda. The hands, the caravan, the fairground, the circus, the market, the fight, the priest. This one is very beautiful. Look at the colors and the face of the priest. Very pretty. I like it. The magus, the crystal ball, death, and bread. This one is very particular. Bread, you know that in France we eat bread like almost every day. Some people do every day. And le marron means the bread. And if you have white bread, it means that it's positive and everything that bothers you is gonna be okay. And if you eat like black bread, it means that it's gonna be a difficult time for you. So those are French expressions, but it's to explain what this card means. So these are the majors. So some of them can be explained like the major arcanas of the tarot. So that's very interesting. And then, so now we're gonna talk about the suites. So you have 4 different ones. They're very, very beautiful. Not much illustrated. You're gonna see it's like Le Tarot de Marseille, but it's very nice. I like that. So for the ones, the fire, we have trapezes. They represent wands. So you have ace, and ace is gonna mean new beginnings or struggle if it's reversed. For number 2, it's duality if it's reversed, and if it's straight, it's gonna be harmony. And it's the same for all the cards. It's general. But of course, if you have the toffee apple, it's gonna be emotional. For the ones, it's more like action. For these hedgehogs, it's gonna be more work and financial. And for serpent, which is pruning knives, for this it's gonna be more about ideas, projects, etc. So the 3s are gonna mean growth or frozen if it's reversed. 4, it's balance or unbalanced. 5 means achievement and reaching goals. Sorry, I translated on my notebook so that I can explain a little more to you. And 6, it's a warning. So if it's straight, it's a small one, but if it's reversed, it means you're gonna go through very difficult time, and everything is gonna be very, very difficult for you. So then you have the toffee apples. So you have the ace. You have number 2. So this is the cups. This is water. Number 3, number 4, and number 5 and 6. So it's very beautiful. You can see imagery is very nice. Then you have the niglo, and it means hedgehog. So you have ace, and this is the earth. Pentacles, 2, 3. You can see it's a kind of earthy. 4, 5. I like this one. This one is very pretty. It's like a flower. And 6. So we have now the last suite, which is serpette, and it means pruning knife, and of course it represents swords in tarot. So you have ace, 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. So this is a very interesting deck because it's a mix between an oracle deck and tarot deck. Some of the majors have the same explanation than tarot cards, major arcanas, and it has a very special theme, as I told you, so I like it very much. It makes me dream. It's kind of nostalgic, and the colors are beautiful, the illustrations, they're just amazing. I like the little white book, but of course if you don't speak French it's gonna be difficult for you to read it, but you can also work with your intuition with this deck. If you know tarot, you can totally work with this deck. It's beautiful. Look at that. Look at how amazing it is. The size is just perfect. It's smaller than an oracle deck, but it's bigger than tarot deck. And the quality is perfect. See, you can bend them, but they're not flimsy. They're just perfect. Quality is very good. Round corners. The border is thin, and as it's gold gilded for the majors, and it's white. See, for the minors it's white and you have the name in gold. So this is very, very nice. They're glossy but not too much. I like the back. I like everything in this deck. For me it's a go-to deck. I'm gonna use it a lot. I've already made a few spreads and it's very accurate. I was amazed by that. So it's a very beautiful tarot deck. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm very happy I shared this deck with you because I think it deserved to be known in the world, even if it's not translated for now. I think it's an amazing deck. So I hope you like it. Just in case you want to buy it yourself, I'm gonna put the links on the box below, because you can buy it from Amazon in the UK, and I think you can also buy it from Amazon in the US and Canada. So I'm gonna put all the infos below. So you take care, and I will make another video in English soon for you guys. Bye bye!